Fish is big.
Well, you joined me and Andy on the banks on the 23rd of December, so we've come out for a pre-Christmas session. We're on a fairly close water, on the first time I've ever fished the drains, and we're out for pike obviously. We're fishing on the float, and he's kindly brought me along, and he's already had one. We've been here a couple of hours. We started off in a swim a bit further down, absolutely no interest, so we moved up, and you had one within about 50 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably was, yeah.
So we're here for the day. We've got Storm Barbara, I believe it is, en route,
Yeah.
so it could get a bit windy and wet later, but hopefully we'll have a few pike before then, and if it does get too bad we'll head on. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a few, and I'll show you the one that Andy just had.
Oh, on the drain, first pike of the day after a move. Went pretty quick, within about quarter of an hour. So we'll put this one back and hopefully we can get another one. Joe's turn next.
It's fun. The only thing is, you gotta walk twice the bloody distance. Now into our third spot. The second spot did a fish for Andy quite early on. But just to show you the tactic we're using, simple trace, about a foot and a half long, to a weight that slides on the line on a bead, pike float that's free running on the line, up to a bead at a set distance. As soon as the pike takes that, float goes under when it hits the bead. And that's how we had the one earlier, or Andy had one. So hopefully this third swim will produce a fish for me. Here we go, it's taken a very long time, it's just coming up 12 o'clock, he's about to flip. And I finally caught myself one. I recast the rod probably about 2 minutes before I saw the float dip under. And here we are. A lovely fit jack pike, and as I just showed on the GoPro, the teeth on this bad boy are huge. Hooked really lightly actually, it looked far deep but it was only hooked just in the corner. I reckon I'd risk it, and came out alright. But here we are, beautiful fish. I might get a snap off the camera. This is back. You're a bit more stubborn this one, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Wait for it. I love seeing them just get their head up and then just bolt. Wait for it. There we go. Oh, he's a chunk. That's a big pike. That is a chunk, mate. Whoa!
holy sh**.
Well done, buddy.
Hell, man.
What a beast.
How the f*** get in there? Another nice drain pike off the Somerset levels. This is me PB. We haven't weighed it, but it's probably 14 pound-ish, so yeah, really pleased with this one. I think we'll have to get the rods back out again, and it's Joe's turn now. Hopefully another big one.
Nice one. just doing a vlog, and unfortunately I didn't have the microphone on, but I was saying how we've moved swim because we found a few fish, and it had gone to get a bit quiet, and then as I was talking, float dipped over on the left rod and this one was away. So that's 2 fish a piece now, and we thought we finally found some pike. The wind is still picking up, it's darkening up. Let's fish another real clean pike, fine fit. So it's turned out to be a really fun day. After a slow start, we're starting to get some pike. So try and get a few more before the rain arrives and the really strong wind hits us. But can't complain at this. Slipping back.
Float's gone, left float's gone.
Well, it's probably the last one of the day for me. Getting towards the end of it now, and getting dark, getting windy. A few spots of rain in the air. But yeah, the last one, probably the smallest one of the day, but still very welcome. So,
there we go. As I said, very last cast really. Well, Andy's had one more, because it's always the case, one more cast. But three fish each, can't complain. Quite a nice day's fishing. Storm Barbara has been quite gentle on us today. It may change tonight, but we've had a good day. Non-existent, yeah. We've had a bit of wind and a few spots of rain, but other than that, it's been alright. This fish, as you see, is bristling up. He wants to go back. Been resting the net while we got the rod quickly back out, but cannot complain. 3 fish each. Personal best for Andy. Great day's fishing. As I said, it's the 23rd of December. About to have Christmas, but what a nice early Christmas treat, eh?
morning, back on the drains again a few days later after our last session. I'm within half an hour. First pike, about 9 poundish, so yeah, we're doing really well. Upstream rod again, so yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Right, you joined us on the 28th of December. It's a few days since we last came, but between last time and this time we've had Christmas, so clothes are fitting a little bit more snug than they were last week. But we've come out pike fishing on the same spot as last time, and we've got 4 rods out this time, and we're fishing next to each other still, but we've got 4 float ledgered rods out, and the idea being that we can fish next to each other but fish a much wider area and optimise our chances. So we're going to take it in turns once again, and I think we've got, well, you've got a whole freezer full of dead baits in there. What have you got for the day?
Sardines, blueies, mackerel,
Different sizes.
and I think that's it. Yeah, all different
So
sizes.
it's a big cool box full of them. But it's very cold, as you can see. It's frosty on the ground. The sun's coming up, starting to warm us up. But everything we touch seems to be icing up, including the hooking mat and net, because Andy's already had one. So we'll stop talking. Hopefully have lots of fish today. It's coming up lunchtime and we've been in this swim probably much too long. We moved from the first swim after I lost 2 in quite quick succession after Andy's one. Swim died off a bit, so we thought move swim and we might pick something up quite quickly like we did with the first fish. And we have not had a sniff in this swim. We should have left probably half an hour ago, to be honest, but we got talking to a bird watcher and just kind of sat here ignoring the time. It's a glorious day still, so I don't think we're too fussed about that. But I think it's time for a move, don't you?
Yeah, let's get the rods
Fresh
in.
baits. We're still doing the taking it in turns to catch, and Andy's being kind enough to still let me have one because I've lost 2 in a row. But yeah, hopefully I'll get one soon so that Andy can have another one after me, because it's me that's letting the side down at the moment.
You just keep shaking them off.
I do, yeah. They're too small, so I think, nah, I want a bigger one than that. But it's, like I said, yes, yeah, glorious day, so enjoying being out more than anything. I think Andy will agree with that. It's beautiful. So let's get the rods in, move swim, have some lunch, and hopefully the pike will have some too. Swim. I've had a bit of food. The sun is slowly making its way down. It's getting a little bit colder, so as the conditions have changed, I've made a slight adjustment and I've put my jumper back on. Swim number 4, and hopefully trying different baits again. So what is it you've got on yours?
Sardine and blue.
And those are the 2 in between rods. And then either end I've got a mackerel and a bluey. So we're trying different baits and different spots. The same tactic we've been doing all day. We're kind of thinking that it could be that it was so sunny today they just weren't interested, because we had 3 takes in the first hour. The one that Andy caught until I lost, and then the sun got up and it's been sunny all day. The only way that point's going to be right is if we start catching now the sun's going down. As you see, it's still in our face, but the start of the water is starting to get in shade, and hopefully within the next hour or so it's going to drop right down. It's taken all day. As I say, we've been moving swims. Is this swim number 4 or 5? I'm not sure, but we've moved around loads, recast, and as I said on camera, I thought that maybe when the sun starts to drop we might get a take. I put one right over to the far margin, and sure enough, quite a timid bite mine. Eventually the float started whizzing away, and here we are. First fish of the day, so now it's Andy's turn again, but they're really good, solid fish. We just weighed this one, it's just under £9. So good average size in there, and hopefully we can pick up a few more now it's getting into the evening. But I'm just so happy with both are that we finally got another one, and hopefully there's a few more this evening. I think I might grab a picture.
From my little banker spot. It's been a glorious day, really has. Sun shining. Don't think it's been much good for fishing wise, but there we are. Let's get this one back and hopefully back tomorrow.
Doesn't change the fact you're dressed like a pike float.
And we are back out tomorrow. Or today.
But it's today. Today to leapfrog. We've got 2 rods and a spinner, so we're going to just work as much water as possible. The idea being that we're not staying in any spot for too long and trying to find the fish. We found that moving around has been the most productive method. Yesterday was a real hard slog, as we said, and it did transpire to be that the weather conditions weren't ideal for pike. And same again today. It was meant to be overcast, foggy, but as you can see, it is glorious blue sky once again. So keeping active, finding the fish and just working the water as much as possible is our plan of attack. We're going to be leapfrogging the dead bait float ledger rods as we work our way along, and then spinning in between as well. So keeping extremely mobile, and hopefully we'll have some more fish.
Drains again. This time we've come the other side of the bridge and walking. We've covered a lot of ground already this morning, but we've seen this fish swirl, and got one of the dead bait rods in. Put the lure rod out with a little soft roach on there, and yeah, led to this little one. A few pound, smallest one we've had so far, but very welcome.
Little tip for people, always climb a gate by the hinges. It makes the gate last longer, there's less weight bearing on the whole gate, because this is the strongest part. Well, we're coming to the end of our session, and we've been in this final swim for about an hour and a half now, and haven't bothered moving anymore. We've been leapfrogging all the way up today, and put in quite a lot of effort with float ledgering and lure fishing. I think you lost one about an hour ago, wasn't it, on the lure?
Yeah.
But to be honest, we've kind of had enough of walking up and down, so we've stayed put here and just been watching the sunset. It's been a beautiful still evening. The mist is just settling on the levels, alright? Yeah. I said the valleys and you laughed at me. But this is normally where I say, please like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. Do that now if you want, stop the video and go and like it. But we aren't ending here, we've decided we are going to come out Saturday, so I'm not going to do the end vlog for the 3rd time in 6 days, because we've already decided we're coming out again Saturday. We've managed 10 pike in 3 sessions. We feel that the weather has kind of been a bit against us the last 2 days. It's been too sunny, but the pressure has made a change for Saturday, and you see it's dropping.
Yeah, pressure dropped Saturday, a lot more overcast, coming in warmer as well, so I think 8 degrees. So.
Sounds spot on, to be honest. It's been frosty all day. It's just about stopped now, really, the frost, but looking at the far bank, there's still a line of ice where it was this morning. So we'll be out again Saturday, probably bring more rods again and cover as much water as possible, and may go the other direction. But I feel that 10 fish for 3 sessions, we've been a bit hard done by with the weather, so we're going to stick at it. We'll see you again on Saturday.
trying something a little bit different today. Just injecting the dead baits with plenty of oil. Hopefully get a bit of extra smell in the water. Hopefully it'll lead to a pike or two.
Hour and a half of fishing in the first swim, we saw the right rod start to dip under, and then it shot away towards the far margin, and this is the result of it. Looked bigger than it is. It's £7, but feeling it is absolutely hollow, so he hasn't got much in him. I think if he'd had a few fish he'd be a bit more of a heavier weight, but it's a start, and the conditions, as we said, were spot on today, and the early fish means that hopefully we'll have a few more today. It's Andy's turn now, and we'll have a few more of these. A double would be nice today, or a few more doubles, but you can't complain when you're catching them. Just getting back, and hopefully have a few more today.
Little one caught on a lure after a move. Dead baits don't seem to be doing anything now, so I think we're going to pack them away and have a wander up for an hour or so with the lure rod. See if we can get Joe's first one on the lure. This one's a few pounds, but still really good fun. So, yeah.
Well, our session is drawing to a close. As you saw, Andy just had one. It's been raining pretty much for the last 2 hours or so. So I'm going to put this camera away. I'm going to have a wander with the GoPro lure fishing and maybe pick up my first ever fish on a lure. I hope you really enjoyed this video. We've had a lot of fun, I'm sure you'll agree. It's been a new location for us both. And some of the views and things we've seen has just been stunning, and just simply enjoying our fishing more than anything. And the fish were just a bonus. Again, the last few sessions have been a lot harder than we expected. But that's how fishing goes. You can't always catch the same rate as you did on a good session. Sometimes it is a bit harder going, but it's still been worth it, and we're thoroughly enjoying our pike fishing at the moment. I'm sure Andy agrees as well. So please hit like if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't done already, and find me on Facebook and Instagram at Nuffinbutfishing. But I understand I'm sitting on the dead bait bucket, but you've got a little treat in there for New Year's Eve, I think.
There's one for you.
Lovely. Oh, they do pong on the outside.
That's alright.
Happy days.
Cheers.
Oh, gorgeous. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope 2017 brings all the fishing you desire, PBs and all sorts. But we're going to enjoy the rest of our session, and I'll see you for the rest of the year. For Somerset goodness. Sweet, sweet nectar. So right, this is what you've had result on, so may as well stick with it. Ooh, I had a knock then. Oh, dropped it. Get it back out. Caught on the rod.
Yeah, nothing. We just come right up, but we can take it properly.
Oh, there we are. This is my first ever fish on a lure. Oh, he's got himself caught in the margin now. There we go, just line's wrapped there. There we go. Yeah! Hey!
Well done, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Well done.
2017, the last day of 2017, I hit a goal. He obviously stayed around then.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's mint.
Well, there we go. One of my goals for 2016 was a fish caught on a lure. Couldn't have left it any closer to the wire because it's the last day of 2016 and my first fish on a lure. He took it about a couple of minutes before but came off, so I kept on casting around and we're pretty sure it's the same fish, and he nailed it this time. Really wanted it. But only about £3, maybe £4, but you can't complain. My first ever fish on a lure. That's another goal ticked off the list. Happy days.
Bye bye.
Do your best carpy face.
Can I get up?
Oh. It was. Stinging nettles every time. Oh yeah. Like the most dangerous thing. Changed. I've made a slight adjustment and I've put my jumper back on. That's it. That's the only update. Hope you all had a great Christmas and New Year. Hit like if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and find me on Facebook and Instagram, Nuffinbutfishing. I'm gonna go have a word with this bell end over it. I was right at the end as well. Will you join me and Andy on the banks on the 23rd of December? So we've come out for a pre-Christmas, that's what I was going to say. And just not bothered moving, we've sat back and just enjoyed watching the sunset. The mist is starting to come down into the valley again. And it's just been peaceful.
We're on the levels, it's not a valley.
Bugger. Well, there's a hill there. I have to start again.
You'd only get someone pick you up on it. That's about the highest part. We're in the valley now.
Alright, you're doing the outro. Just keep laughing. Right, well, we're coming to the end of today's session, and we've been in this.
Walk through the valley of the shadow.
Done?
Yeah, sorry.
It's because I saw that hill there. I thought we're basically, I know the levels, but there's got to be an up somewhere.
It's just one giant valley.
Yeah. Right, we'll come to the end of today's session.
Oh,
It's going to be one of those things where I just keep losing it. I don't know why I've lost it. I've never lost it on camera before. Even the swans are bloody laughing. Down in the valley. Got it. We'll see you again on Saturday. Back in the valleys. Bye bye.